Let's analyze together LVMH. Will the uptrend continue in Louis Vuitton? First of all, guys, remember to read the disclaimer right here in the video description below. And also remember to subscribe to TNST to watch more content like this. And I gotta tell you guys, I'm impressed with the performance of the stock right now because it's going directly to those highs established back in March 2024. Also in May 2023, we have like some sort of a resistance level, a very important resistance level. And this is the direction that is, going right now. And then we have the support level right here. Let's also draw the lines. And we have some sort of ascending triangle you can clearly see in the chart. And in order to assess the the health of a stock, so to speak, let's analyze the net income that we have right here below. So it's semi-annual, so every 6 months we have the data of this stock, and this is very important to assess because there is a huge relationship, and this is probably one of the easiest indicators to assess if a stock is a good buy or not. When you see positive net income, okay, that's pretty good. And then in order to see the stock like going up, making new highs every time, similar to Nvidia, you need a better net income like every quarter, or in this case semi-annual. You need better data, and in this case you can clearly see this uptrend that started back in October 2020. You can clearly see the net income way better than the previous semi-annual statement, and then the two more semi-annual statements also positive, better than the previous one, and the price follows. It's like it tends to do that. This is the reality in the stock market. And then the correction happened, and look at the correction. It's not that big, but the price went down a little bit, and then again other two semi-annual statements very good, making new highs. This is the best one, July in June 2023, and look at that, just the best price of the stock, new highs established. And then a huge correction back in December 2023, and look at what happened with the stock, like a correction. Even there is like still some hype. If you have bad financial data, it's very difficult to see the stock making new highs. It can happen in the US market, it happens sometimes, but in Europe it's more difficult to see that. The important thing here is to understand the forecast, because right now we have the financial data, we analyze the past, but obviously the most important factor is the future. So if we have here the earnings, we have the estimate, and the estimate is 12.54. If you compare that data with the previous semi-annual statement, that statement was even better. The reported earnings actually was 14.54. So if we compare the data, it's kind of worse. And then we have the previous one, also very good, better than the last one, than the expectations that we have right now. But also it's important to analyze, let's go to the the forecast, the official forecast by Wall Street, Wall Street analysts that we have right here. And actually we had 26 analysts. The average price, interestingly, is like the minus 1.65% from current levels. And the maximum estimate more than 11% to 800 euros per share. And the most pessimistic one, minus 22% from current levels. There is not so much volatility in this stock, but interestingly, in order to assess if the stock is going to go, if it's going to continue to go up, we need to assess the EPS and revenue forecast. These are the most important indicators, and it's important to understand, the stock is going up like crazy right now, but it's like it will continue. Okay, we have to go to the forecast, and then we have the second semi-annual forecast of 2024, which is a little bit worse than the previous one. And the revenue as well, very similar to the previous one. So in that sense, that's not positive. But maybe it's not, it's not the most important factor right here, because that was already priced in. You can clearly see the stock went down a little bit, especially from March 2024 till November 2024, and that was because of that forecast. But then we have the results, and the results is that we have right here the earnings. When we have actually they're gonna be released very, very soon. If it's for example, if we see like a positive result, for instance, let's see, imagine, estimate 12.52, reported 13, 14. Normally when that happens, the stock rebounds strongly, because the reality was better than the expectations. And this is very important in many stocks. It's not about the actual forecast, but the surprise factor of the reported earnings. Is like, how much was deviated from the expectations. If we have like a better results were way better. Sometimes we have like a positive surprise factor of more than 20. That's very positive. You see that in a stock like this with a market cap of almost 400 billion, which is insane. Here in Europe, we don't have many stocks with that market cap. It tends to go up like crazy because it tends to adjust that price to the new information that it was received. And that's an important factor. That's why I really like the forecast, the EPS and revenue. We have here on TradingView all this information, very useful. Also, you have a discount in the in the video description if you like. So that's the information that I want to price in. Also, we have to see the price action because one thing is the theory and that's the reality. Sometimes the fundamentals that's the they do the opposite of the price action. And actually, from the from the technical analysis perspective, it's going directly to 800. And maybe sometimes it's because the information, the reality, for instance, maybe they are just expecting a positive surprise factor, and that's why the price is skyrocketing at this moment. We'll see very soon. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video, and remember to subscribe to Trading HT. Leave your comments below about what do you think about this stock. Is it a good buy or sell?